What's up, hockey fans? Welcome to NHL Hat Trick Trivia. I'm putting hockey fans' knowledge to the test to see how well they know their favorite NHL teams and players.
There may even be a surprise or two. Here's how it works.
Each of our contestants will be asked up to 3 questions. The first scores them an NHL hat. The second scores them an NHL jersey. And the third, 2 tickets to any NHL regular season game next season. Get all 3 right, you guessed it, that's an NHL hat trick. But there's a catch. Get even 1 wrong, and they skate off with nothing. I'm your host, PK Subban, and this is NHL Hat Trick Trivia. Boom! Let the games begin.
Our first contestant up on NHL Hat Trick Trivia is Stephanie Aceto, who's currently in Las Vegas, Nevada, and is a huge Golden Knights fan. How are you, Stephanie?
Good. Hi, how are you?
I'm fantastic. Now, Stephanie, you're a supervisor in the pediatric ICU in Las Vegas?
Yes.
And do you guys have a relationship with the Golden Knights? Do you see them often?
We do. They actually come here at Christmas time and visit the kids and give out gifts and stuff. They're awesome.
Stephanie, thank you for all that you do and all that you're doing. Continue to keep that up. But you came on to win some prizes. So let's jump right into Hat Trick Trivia. You ready to go?
Sure.
Okay, before we get into it, I'm not going to ask you questions today. I'm going to bring someone I think that you know to ask you some questions. Please welcome to the show special guest host, Nate Schmidt.
Woo! Stephanie!
Hey, Nate.
How are we doing?
Smitty, thanks for coming on, man. And hopefully you can help Stephanie here win some prizes. You got the questions teed up? You ready to go?
I got them teed up for you. It should be, hey, Stephanie, all things Golden Knights. It's going to be awesome. I think you'll be able to nail it. I'm excited for it.
Okay, make
all
it
right.
easy, please.
I can't say one way or the other. I'm not allowed contractually to give you any hints. So, question 1, I wear number 88. There are 2 other teammates of mine whose jersey numbers are also in the 80s. Name one of those players.
Marcia Salt.
Boom, that's correct. That's the first one.
All right. First question is correct. Question 2, I was selected by the Golden Knights in the NHL expansion draft. What year did that draft take place?
2017.
That is correct.
Let's go.
Okay, Stephanie, before we get to question number 3, just want to give a shout out to all the fans. A reminder that the draft lottery will be live Friday, June 26th, 8 p.m. Eastern on all NHL broadcast networks and platforms. Okay, back to business. Stephanie, do you want to go for the hat trick or you want to keep your hat and jersey? What do you want to do?
I might as well go for it. I'm here.
Yeah, we're in Las Vegas. We always go for it.
Yay.
Yeah, question number 3. This is the big one. I share the Golden Knights franchise record for most assists in one game, which is 4, with one of my current teammates. Who is he?
One of your current teammates.
One of my current teammates. Someone it's not a hint. Current, I'm just saying it's on the team right now.
Good player.
Very nice.
They're all
player.
good players. Very nice players.
This guy in
Lots
particular
of nice
is
players.
a real good, really, really nice, good player.
They're all nice.
Take a guess, Stephanie.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm gonna guess. Is it Nick Holden? I don't like the look.
I'm sorry, Stephanie. That's incorrect. Tough one. The right answer, the correct answer is Mark Stone. That's unfortunate, Stephanie. No hat trick for you today, but you got to meet Nate Schmidt. Hey, Stephanie, thanks for coming on and playing NHL Hat Trick Trivia. Nate, thanks for coming on, bud. Thanks for your help.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Bye, guys. Keeping things moving on NHL Hat Trick Trivia, our next contestant is Jeff Miltenberger, who's currently in Michigan, and as you can see, is a huge Detroit Red Wings fan. Jeff, what's going on, man? How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm fantastic. You ready to jump right into it?
Sure. Let's do it.
Okay, let's see if we can send you home with some prizes. Question number 1. This player captained the Red Wings during their final game at Joe Louis Arena. He also played in his 1,000th game for the Red Wings that night. Who is this player?
Nick Lidstrom.
Nicholas Lidstrom is a good guess, but I'm sorry, Jeff, that's incorrect.
Zetterberg.
Correct answer,
Zetterberg.
Henrik Zetterberg. Exactly. Listen, tough luck. Thanks for playing NHL Hat Trick Trivia. That's the way she goes.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Bye now. Coming up after the break, NHL referee Wes McCauley, legendary New York Rangers goalie Mike Richter, hockey insider and reporter Elliot Friedman. All join us on this edition of NHL Hat Trick Trivia. Our next contestant up on NHL Hat Trick Trivia is Michael Crieris, who is a huge Montreal Canadiens fan. Welcome to the show. Michael, who's that you have with you?
With me is Nico Crieris, my son.
Hi, Nico. Nico, that's a nice, wow, I knew it. Nico, you're a good-looking guy. Now I know you're a very, very smart little boy. Okay, hold on. You guys came on the show to win some prizes, so I want to jump right into it. But before we do that, I want to bring someone on who's going to help you guys win some prizes today. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Please welcome to the show, special guest host, Elliot Friedman.
Hey, how you doing? Michael, Nico, how are you guys doing?
Very well. How are you?
Well,
Elliot,
I'm a little
Elliot,
hairier than I
welcome to
normally
the
am.
show. Welcome to the show, Elliot.
Thanks very much, PK, for having me. I love the show. I'm honored to be on here.
Michael, Elliot, we're going to change things up this week for NHL Hat Trick Trivia. We're going to play a new game. So Elliot and Jeff Merrick host a podcast, 31 Thoughts. So 31 is the magic number. You'll have, Michael, 60 seconds to guess whether the answer to the Montreal Canadiens facts that Elliot will read to you are either above or below 31. Okay? You got that, Michael? Okay, if you get 2 correct, you get the cap. You get 4 correct, you get the cap and the jersey. If you get 7 correct, you complete the hat trick, which is 2 tickets to any NHL regular season game next season. Got it?
I got it.
Elliot, you got the questions? Okay, let's go.
All right, Michael. Above or below 31 NHL Stanley Cup championships by the Canadiens?
Below.
Correct.
Paul Byron's jersey number?
Above.
Correct.
Wins by Ken Dryden during his first full regular season?
Above.
Correct.
Patrick Roy's jersey number?
Above.
Correct.
Goals scored by Thomas Tatar this season?
Below.
Correct.
Most wins in a season by Carey Price?
Above.
Correct.
Overall number that PK Subban was drafted by Montreal?
Below.
Incorrect. Next.
Assists by Philip Deneau this season?
Below.
Incorrect.
Seasons Jean Beliveau played with the Canadiens?
Below.
Correct. Boom. That's it. That's 7 correct. That's the NHL hat trick. Boom. You got the cap, jersey, 2 tickets to any NHL regular season game next season. Elliot Friedman teed you up. Michael, how do you feel?
Oh my God, it's amazing. I'm so happy.
Nico's happy. Nico, let's get a shot of the back of that shirt one more time. Show me your back. That's what it's all about. Thanks, guys. Thanks again, Elliot.
Thank you so much, PK. Thank you so much, Elliot. Thank you. You look good. You look good. You always look good.
All right, guys. Bye now.
Congratulations.
Currently in Monticello, Minnesota, Aiden Thornton is our next contestant up on NHL Hat Trick Trivia. Obviously a huge Minnesota Wild fan. Welcome to the show, Aiden.
Thanks for having me.
What's going on, man?
Nothing much.
All right, you ready to win some prizes?
Yep.
All right, we're going to ask you some questions. I'm going to ask you some questions about your Minnesota Wild. You ready to go?
All right. Yep.
All right, good luck.
Thanks.
Question number 1. This current player holds the Minnesota Wild's franchise records in assists, games played, points, and seasons.
Mikko Koivu.
Mikko Koivu is correct. Question number 2. Good job, Aiden. During the 2019-20 regular season, what Wild player became just the second Swiss native in franchise history to reach the 50-point milestone in one season?
I'm going to go with Kevin Fiala.
Kevin Fiala. Wow. That's correct. You got the hat, you got the jersey. You want to go for the hat trick? You going for question 3? You going to risk
let's
it
do
all?
it. Let's do it.
You want to do it? Okay, let's do it. Name the Wild player who set the franchise record during the 2007-2008 season for most assists in one season with 50.
I'm going to say Marian Gaborik.
Marian Gaborik. That's a great answer, but I'm sorry, Aiden, that's incorrect. The correct answer is Pierre-Marc Bouchard. Hey, tough go, man. Tough luck on the third question. No prizes for you, but listen, thanks for playing NHL Hat Trick Trivia.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right, thanks, Aiden. Have a good one.
You too.
Bye now. Our next contestant up on NHL Hat Trick Trivia is currently in Pine Brook, New Jersey. It's Mark Haft, who is a huge fan of the New York Islanders. Welcome to the show, Mark.
Hey, PK. Thank you for having me.
No problem, Mark. Listen, let's jump right into trivia and get you some prizes here. You ready to go?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now, every week on NHL Hat Trick Trivia, we have a segment called Rules of the Game. It's my favorite part of the show, and it's that time. So please allow me to welcome special guest host, friend of the show, NHL referee, Wes McCauley.
Oh, hey, PK, how's it going? Hey, Mark.
Good. Hey, Mark, just to let you know, every week Wes has a comment about the jackets that I wear on the show. So today I brought a jacket I think Wes is going to like. Look at this, Rolling Stones.
Whoa.
I'm going to wear it just for you, Wes, so you can't chirp my jackets anymore because I know you're a fan of the Stones.
Oh, yeah. You know what I love about the coat, PK?
What's that?
Mark gets the hat trick. Wes gets the coat, Mark, eh? Can't beat it. PK's going to wear it special for us. Here we go.
All right, Wes, it's your show.
All right, you ready?
Let's go.
Question 1. The Calgary goalie receives a minor penalty for shooting the puck out of play. Does he have to serve the minor?
No.
That's correct.
That's correct.
Funny story for you. I was at a high school game here in Maine last year. The goalie got a penalty. He went and sat in the box. Still trying to figure that out, but that's for another day. But he did sit in the box. They pulled the backup in. So question 2, Mark, is what we do is we go to a video question. And now you're in my skates. After watching the video, I'll give you possibility of what the answers could be. You make the call, all right? Are you ready? Roll the video.
Radulov's going to try and catch up. He will. An empty net. A stick was thrown.
Okay, Mark, so you saw that play where the Florida player throws his stick at the Dallas player is about to shoot it into the open net. So here's your options. Is the answer A, penalty shot, B, awarded goal, or C, minor penalty for throwing his stick?
We're going to go with B, awarded goal.
Bang! On fire, Mark. On fire.
Hey, Mark's on fire. Hold on. We got to lay it down. Mark, do you want to go for the hat trick? Do you want to risk it all, or do you want to take your cap and jersey and go home? What do you want to do?
Well, either go big or go home. So let's go for it.
I like it.
We got a hat, a jersey, 2 tickets, and a coat on the line. Can't beat it. So here we go. Number 3. Here it is. Mark, let's go. 25 seconds remaining in the third period of a tied game. Number 76 for the New Jersey Devils makes a bad pinch. Shocker. He ends up taking a minor penalty for tripping. The third period ends. We are now heading to overtime. What is the on-ice strength to start overtime?
4-on-3.
Oh, that's correct. Wes
There you go.
NHL hat trick, cap, jersey, 2 tickets to any NHL regular season game. next season, Mark, you said go big or go home, and you're going home with a bunch of prizes. How does it feel?
Feels great. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate it.
Well, it's the best. Those Islander fans, PK, they always get it, don't they?
Hey, I love it. Congratulations,
Right on, Mark. Right on.
again. As always, Wes, it's a pleasure.
All right, PK.
All right, guys. Bye now.
Take overnight
Congrats
the
again,
coat.
Mark.
Thank you. Thanks, PK.
After the break, we are joined by the goalie who helped the New York Rangers end their 54-year Stanley Cup drought in 1994, Mike Richter. Lesley McConnell is our next contestant up on NHL Hat Trick Trivia, who's currently in Columbus, Ohio. By the way, the city I was drafted in, and is clearly, I believe, a Columbus Blue Jackets fan. Are you a Columbus Blue Jackets fan, Lesley?
You know it, PK.
Okay, well, let's find out how well you know your Columbus Blue Jackets. I got some questions about them. Let's see if you can win some prizes today. You ready to go?
All right, let's do this.
Okay, question number 1. During the 2019 Stanley Cup playoffs, the Blue Jackets made history by sweeping this President's Trophy winning team in the first round.
That would be Tampa.
Tampa Bay Lightning is correct. Good job, Lesley. That's 1.
All right.
Question number 2. During the 2019-20 regular season, the Blue Jackets were awarded just 1 penalty shot, which took place in October against the Maple Leafs in overtime. Which Swedish Blue Jackets forward was it awarded to?
Okay, I'm going to go with Nyquist.
You going with Gustav Nyquist?
Yes.
Gustav Nyquist is correct.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
You got the hat, you got the jersey. Now, 2 tickets to any NHL regular season game if you complete the hat trick. If you don't and you get question 3 wrong, you go home with nothing. What do you want to do? You want to go for it?
I think I'm going to walk, PK. I think I'm going to walk. It's hard, but I think I'm going to walk.
Okay, listen, nothing wrong with that. You get a cap, you get a jersey, walking away with some prizes. Congratulations, Lesley. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
All right, and good
All
luck
right.
to you and your Blue Jackets.
Thank you so much. Nice to meet you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thanks for playing. Bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Castamere Cole is our next contestant up on NHL Hat Trick Trivia, currently in Lake Worth, Florida. It is a Washington Capitals fan. Castamere, what's going on, bud?
Nothing much. How are you?
I'm great. Well, listen, I got some questions about your Washington Capitals. I want to see how big of a fan you are. You ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's do this.
All right, let's win you some prizes. Question number 1. This goaltender played 16 seasons with the Capitals and won the Vezina Trophy during the 1999-2000 season. Who is this goaltender?
Olaf Kolzig.
Ole the goalie is correct. Question number 2, keep it rolling. Of the following Capitals franchise records, which is not held by Alex Ovechkin? Career goals, career assists, or career points?
Career assists.
That is correct. Career assist belongs to Nicholas Backstrom with 684. Ovi has 572. Okay, you got the cap, you got the jersey. You want to go for the hat trick, or you want to take your cap and jersey and go home?
I'm going all the way.
You're going all the way. You're going for the hat trick. All right. Question number 3. During the 2003-04 season, this player was the last to sport number 8 before Alex Ovechkin later claimed it. Who is this player?
Oh, God. I have no idea.
This is a tough one. This is a tough one. You're doing well. Think a little bit harder and then give it your best shot, brother.
Richard Zednik? I don't know.
Richard Zegnik is incorrect. I'm sorry, Castamere, that's incorrect. The correct answer is Steve Eminger, who last wore number 8 on February 4, 2004, before switching to number 44 for the remainder of his time as a Washington Capital. Listen, Castamere, nice try, brother. Tough luck. No prizes for you, but that's NHL Hat Trick Trivia. Thanks for coming on and playing.
All right, thanks for having me.
All right, bye now. Our next contestant up on NHL Hat Trick Trivia is Ina Latera, currently in New York, New York, and a huge New York Rangers fan. How are you, Ina?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Are you ready to compete for some prizes or what?
Let's go for it.
Okay, hold on. Before we get into the questions, I got a surprise for you. I want to bring on a special guest host to help you out win some prizes. Are you ready?
I'm totally ready.
All right, this man played his whole career for the New York Rangers, including leading them to a Stanley Cup in 1994. Please welcome to the show guest host, Mike Richter.
Hey, Ina, how you doing?
There he is.
Wow, how are you doing, Mike? So exciting to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Mike, it's an honor to have you on, man. Listen, Ina's relying on you to help her win some prizes. You got the questions ready to go?
Yes, I'm a bit of a homer here, so I'm going to try to give you some hints with my eyes. If they shift back and forth, you know it's a yes or no. I know. First question. During the 1994 championship run, I established the Rangers franchise record for playoff wins with 16. Which current blue shirt goaltender ranks second with 13 playoff wins in 1 year?
That is Henrik Lundqvist.
Judge?
Henrik Lundqvist is correct.
Nice job. Question 2. Rangers selected me in the second round in 1985 draft. Then in 1986, the next year, they selected a teammate of mine who was 9th overall and was the best defenseman to ever wear number 2 for the Rangers. Can you name him?
Oh, that is Brian Leach.
Excellent.
Brian Leach is correct. Okay, Ina, you're on fire right now. Do you want to go for the hat trick or you want to take your cap and jersey and go home? What do you want to do?
No, we got to go the whole way. We got to go for it. Got to go for it.
Like it.
Got to respect that confidence. Okay, question 3, they get progressively harder. My number 35 is one of 8 numbers the Rangers have retired in honor of 10 different players. Name the 2 numbers that have been retired for 2 players each and name those corresponding players. So there are 2 numbers that have 2 players that wore them and both retired. Can you name 4 of them?
4 of them. I know that 2 of them are number 9, Adam Graves and Bashgate. The other one, I'm hoping number 7, it's Rod Jobert and somebody else. I'm sorry.
Ina, you know what? Hold on. You're incorrect. You got half of it right. Andy Bathgate and Adam Graves. Number 9 was correct. Number 7, though, was incorrect. The correct answer is number 11. That's Vic Hadfield and Mark Messier.
Yeah.
Listen, Ina, don't hold your head down at all. You did an awesome job. That's tough luck. That's NHL Hat Trick Trivia. It's hard to complete the hat trick. Good job. You got to meet this legend, Mike Richter.
I did.
Right?
Great job.
Stanley Cup back home for the Rangers hopeful. Thank you, Mike, for coming on.
Thanks,
Thank you
PK. Ina, great to meet you. Great job.
Thank you, guys.
All right, thanks, guys. Bye now. Congrats to our winners this week, Lesley, Michael, and Mark. Be sure to check out the NHL Draft Lottery on June 26, 8 p.m. Eastern on all NHL broadcast networks and digital platforms. That's all the time we have for today. Join us next week for another edition of NHL Hat Trick Trivia.